No. No, I don't remember you, Mike. But thank you for calling. Have a good day,
God bless
please.
you. God bless you.
I love you.
So are you happy with your car? Goodbye.
We're going to have some words with Mike after.
You have a past experience with Mike?
Yes. Why is Mike watching this? Mike should be working right now.
What's Mike do?
Mike also sells cars.
Used car salesman.
Yes.
Huh? Oh, there you go. Same family. You know, I got to tell you,
You'll hear about this, Mike.
Yeah, you'll hear about this, Mike. I have an affinity to used car salesmen. My name is Powers. That's a pure Irish name. And the Irish Powerses were centuries and centuries ago, back in the dawn of Ireland, they were the gypsies in Ireland. The Powers tribe was the gypsies. And of course they were quite prolific and spread all over the place. But one of the stock and trades of the gypsies was horse trading. They were the used car salesmen of the past.
Right.
And they always traded horses. And it got to the point actually where my great-grandfather had a horse farm in Panama. And he played around with the horses, and his kids came over and the grandchildren. One of his grandchildren, Vinny, came over, and he started to ride the horses. He loved to ride them. And Vinny became top jockey worldwide at the age of 17. Can you believe that?
That's amazing.
He won every race in the world just about. He won the Kentucky Derby in 1909 on wintergreen and placed and showed in all the other races. And he was famous. He was a fabulous racer. And he raced for several years, but then he began to gain weight, and that was it. You know, that's the death of a good jockey.
Yes, it is.
You gotta eat salads.
Or cat food, right?
Or cat food. And you can't go to a horse meat restaurant, which they have in Paris. They've got a couple of them in Paris.
I've heard people eat that.
Yeah, they have to have a giant horse head out in front of the place, so people are aware of the fact
that's
when
what
they
they
go
serve?
in there, you're going to get horse meat. You know?
It's interesting you brought that comment up. There used to be a dealer, a horse dealer. It's a common term in our business. When we put somebody in a vehicle overnight, the term is called dehorsing, and it comes from years and years ago when automobiles came in and horses went out. It was called dehorsing.
Yeah, you went into the horses. Well, my great-grandfather's home is still there. He was very popular, and he made good money in horses. And he built a nice mansion, and the school in Panama, this is in Panama, bought the property, and they put their school up there, and they saved his old mansion. It was auctioned off for a fraction of it, for peanuts. And a couple who were into restoring did it, and oh, did they do a job? Oh, it's just gorgeous. Hello, Charlotte, long gone, sadly. But they had, they'll proudly take you through the building to show you. If you're over there, you want to see what it looks like.
I'd love to see that.
Well, actually, he had his favorite nephew was my grandfather's brother, his favorite, and not nephew, I guess his grandson, or his favorite son. Yeah, his favorite son. He built a house just for him, duplicate of his house, but half the size. And he could see it. Of course, now you can't. It's all filled up. Hello, caller. I'm talking away here. Good morning, caller.
Hey, good morning, Reed. Good morning, Steve.
Morning.
What's up?
I'm in the process of buying I'd like to buy a new used car, and I seem to not have a lot of luck with cars. Last car I bought, I only had over a week it lost transmission. I didn't do a car.
Boy, you're breaking up terribly, caller. You'll have to speak slower, I guess.
Okay, I just got a cheap cell phone.
Yeah, that's that's because you have a used car, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, you say the tranny fell out of it.
I'm going to call back, okay?
That would be fine.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, sometimes.
Can I give him my number? You can call me.
Yeah, you call him personally too. It's
please 326-3111.
Okay.
And I'll be back at the shop about 10:30.
But you can call here too if you
Absolutely.
want to. And if you manage to get back, you get a free oil change, right?
That is correct.
I think
You
that's-
got one more to go, right? Yep.
Yeah, I think we had one
The
more.
lemon law collar.
Yeah.
Give one to her. Correct.
Right, and the collar you didn't like.
Mike is not getting a free oil
He's
change.
not going to get one. All right,
Mike's-
so we still have one after this, right?
Well, no.
No, we're done.
He's going to get that one, correct.
Okay.
Mike does not qualify.
Okay, hello, caller.
Hey, good morning. This is, we're trying again.
Okay, there you go, right.
My problem is, every time I seem to buy a newer used car, I seem to run into a lot of problems with maintenance. Last car I bought, I had only about a week. I lost all the transmission fluid. This was a little dinky place down in Faulkner. How can I make sure I'm going to get a good deal? Because I had this car 3 years. I put like $17,000 into it, and it's pretty
Holy
much a
Christ,
piece of
you
junk.
could have bought a new one by now.
Oh, yeah.
Sinking ship.
I just want to know what to watch out for, what to look for when I'm buying a car, because I need one, and I don't want to get a lemon again. This was definitely a lemon.
Absolutely. Can I ask a question? How much did you pay for that car?
I only paid $5,000.
That's the difficult thing about this industry these days. Everything has gone up as far as money-wise. $5,000 cars that are reliable, that you can rely on, are just very, very, very difficult to find. Are there $5,000 cars out there? Yes, but are they reliable? Are they going to get you where you need to be on a daily basis? And where we need to be on a daily basis is earning money to take care of our families. And if you're spending $5,000 on a car and having that kind of luck, I would expand your horizons. We can fit things into your budget. That's the thing about this auto industry, is so many things go into a car deal. $5,000, you could probably buy a $10,000 car for about the same thing you bought the $5,000 car. And think how much you put into that $5,000 car. You've got, if you put 17 grand, how much have you put into that car in the last 3 years?
I put in over 17,000.
17,000.
In fact,
We have $22,000 wrapped up in a $5,000 car.
Yes, the transmission, they told me they couldn't find anything wrong with it. They put like 12 quarts of fluid in there, but about a year later it totally blew. I had to replace the transmission.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, it's just, the salesman at this little place in Faulkner said it was a really good vehicle, and just there was a little lady that she wanted a four-wheel drive car. And he told me it was in good shape, it looked good, you know. I mean, the engine was clean, the car was clean, waxed up, and...
when did you buy the car?
I bought it 1999.
Okay, and what year was the car when you bought
2001.
it? Okay. And how many miles?
Back then I had about just over
When you
75,000.
bought it? That's kind of ripe.
Yeah. Keep in mind that, you know, a car can be on the lot and it can be serviced and it can be taken care of. Unfortunately, it's mechanical and things do break, unfortunately. And I don't have a crystal ball at my desk. My service department doesn't have a crystal ball. We do the best we can with what we see and what we can do to prevent things from, okay, this is going to happen, let's take care of that. This is going to happen, let's take care of this. We do the best we can, but when a vehicle leaves and you're talking 2 years down the road, things do break, unfortunately, they do. Can I ask you a question? When that transmission went, and it was 3 years after you, was it 3 years after you purchased the vehicle?
It was just a little over a year.
A little over a year. Did the dealership help take care of the issue?
I was so mad I didn't even go back to them. I just had it replaced, and...
Communication is,
Yeah.
we can't take care of an issue if we don't know about an issue.
Yeah, I was just, with all the problems, I was just too mad at them. Second question...
Yes, sir.
This Carfax you see advertised all the time, is it legitimate or is it just a moneymaker for some company?
Oh, it's legitimate. They have a full staff that collects information on vehicles. It is legitimate, absolutely.
But like when you're getting a car work done now and you take it, do all car places, even you know, the dinky ones, do they report everything that's been done, or?
No, sir. Some of them don't. I think you have to be a franchise dealer, a full franchise dealership, in order for that to register. I don't think every service registers. I've seen Carfaxes before, and I know every service does not register. If you've got a small garage that you've worked with for years and they're, you know, a family-owned thing, and it's probably not going to register.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll let you get back to your show.
Well, thank you, caller.
Thank you for the call.
You have just won a free
last
oil
oil
change in Westfield.
Oh, thank you.
And
Absolutely.
remember the number to call in is 326-3111. Okay,
thank you very much.
And register your oil change. They have all year to get it, don't they? How long do they have?
Absolutely.
Sure. Okay, there you go. That'll help him
Thank
out
you.
when he's using a used car, too.
Absolutely.
I had a car. I bought a car that was in a dentist's office, a parking lot, and it was a little tiny parking lot. And people have to back in, and it was very hard to get in to find a space to park to visit your dentist. And they kept hitting your car, and the car had all kinds of dents on it. But it was a relatively new car,
Right.
low mileage. It looked like the wrath of God, however, with all these dents. And so I bought it. I got it. It was the going rate for that car was about $6,000. I got it for $2,000.
That's a deal.
This was way back when,
Right.
you know. And it was a nice little Pontiac. And I drove it for a while. And then one day, in the winter, it was parked on the street, and the village snowplow came through and wham, hit that thing, put a dent down the side of it, and rolled it onto the curb. Well, it still ran fine.
Right.
But I called my insurance company, and they gave me, they said, we'll give you $2,000 for the dent.
Win-win situation.
All right, and I didn't have it fixed because it didn't make much difference, you know.
Right.
To me, it's all denty all over hell anyway. One day I'm in a garage sale, and these guys come up to me and say, "Would you like a dents fixed?" And I said, what do you mean? He says, "We have some stuff in our car. We'll take it right over and do it now." And I said, "What do you charge?" He said, $200. I said, "You got a deal." And they came over and they put it on and polished it, you know, scraped it and cleaned it and filled in all the dents. It looked really great. They said, "For a smooth finish, you're going to have to sand it." I said, "I could care less. I got some black spray paint and I had a new car."
What year was this?
Oh, God, I don't know, Steve. It must have been I'd say probably 1975,
Okay.
somewhere around there.
You're not dealing with the same insurance company now, are you?
You know, strangely enough, I am.
Are you?
It was Allstate, and I left Allstate in a minor we had a minor dispute, and then I came back. They're cheap as hell. Excuse the French. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not an Allstate salesman. Okay. Now, Steve, we're kind of winding down here.
Yes, sir.
You want to give some last words of advice? I'll give you a minute or so. Uninterrupted. I won't bother you.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Go ahead.
You should just make sure that you're comfortable with the dealership you're dealing with the service department, with the people you're dealing with. We're here to service you. We're not here to just make a profit. We're here to build relationships and just make sure that you're comfortable with the environment you're trying to purchase an automobile in.
Okay, and don't get them mad at you, because around here everybody has a shotgun. Joke. Okay, Steve, I just got this terrible sound. We're out of here. You want to say hi to your mom or goodbye or whatever you're on?
Unfortunately, my mother passed away last year,
I'm
so
sorry to hear that.
that's all right.
Say goodbye to.
But God bless you, Mom. I love you.
Yeah, great. Now we have been chatting with SteveNewark. He's over in Westfield at Schultz. We're not selling for Schultz or anything, but if you want to meet him and you want to talk to him, drop around. He'll sell you because he's a master salesman.
That I am.
If he can talk to you, you're done.
The best in the world.
Okay. I want to thank some really super people who are doing the job here. Chuck Kelsey, Devin Taylor, Chris Burt, Randy Burt, Chris Ramaker, Jeff Zook, Don Zenz, and John Hamels, all people who work for you on Channel 5 and all other channels in Chautauqua County that are working. May all that is proud and true and noble abide with you. Go out and buy a new car or a used car. It's up to you. But you got a little bit of advice. You're off and running. God bless you.